Hello, my beautiful soul sparklers. My name is Darci Legg with Darci's Healing Touch. Where my focus goes, my healing energy flows. I'm also known as the Sassy Shaman. Today I want to talk about the Illumination healing process. I just want to tell you about the different steps and what I do during the Illumination healing process. Peruvian way for my illumination healing process. If you know other people who are shamans, they may do it a different way than how I do, and that's what's great about shamanism. It allows you to learn how to do something, and then it gives you permission to make it your own. So that's what I love about it. I'll tell you about the process, and then I want to eventually videotape and share online one of my healings that I do with a client. But for right now, I'll just tell you about the process. Before the client even gets into the room, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do a little Palo Santo and sage just to clear the energy out of the space and make it nice and clean. And then I'll open up my sacred space, which a little prayer. And then when the client comes in, what'll happen is if I'm seeing the client in person, it's still the same process, whether they're there in person or whether I do it on Zoom online, it's still just as effective. But what I'll do is I will speak with the client and ask them what they want to work on. Usually we'll focus on just one problem during the session. I don't want to do multiple problems. And sometimes if I'm close to the client, they don't even tell me what the problem is. I could still fix it without even knowing what it is. Isn't that great? So if I'm not close, super close, they don't have a problem telling me what the issue is that they want fixed. So we'll discuss the issue, not in depth because I'm not a therapist, I'm a healer. So, we'll discuss the problem really quick and then we'll get into it. We'll get started with the healing process. So I will open my Warakosha. My Warakosha is my 8th chakra right above my head, right up here. I'll open it over myself, and this is just kind of opening and protecting. And then I'll open it over the client, and that helps me to connect with the client. And what I'll do once I open my sacred space, or open my Warakosha, I've already done sacred space, I'll open my Warakosha, I will go ahead and get started. I will have the client pick a rock. I have 12 different rocks in my medicine bag. I'll have them pick a rock, I'll hand it to them. They'll think about what item they want to, what their problem is, and they'll blow it 3 times into the rock. They'll hand me back the rock. I'll do an evaluation of the client's energy field, and I'll see different things. We call that tracking. We track their energy field, and then I'll figure out which chakra I need to place that rock on. So I use my pendulum a lot of times to tell which chakra needs to be cleared or is associated with that problem that the client wants to work on for that day. Once I figure that out, I'll go ahead and open up the patient's chakra. I'll have them lay down if they feel comfortable, and then I'll open up their chakra. I'll do a little bit of clearing, and then I'll place that rock on there. Before that, I would go ahead and place my hands underneath the patient's or the client's skull. I call him patient because I'm used to working in the hospital, under the client's skull. And I may do a little bit of relaxing that way, and breath work where they breathe in through their nose and out through their mouth. I forgot to tell you, I also light a candle to start off too, kind of my little ritual to start off. And then once we do I'll run energy through the client when I have my hands under their skull to do some clearing. Then we'll open up the chakra, put the rock on. I will go ahead and have that chakra start clearing. And then I'll do some more tracking under the client's energy field if I need to do some type of clearing, some type of extraction, energy extraction. If something is stuck in their energy field, I could extract it or remove that at that time. Once I'm done with that, I will go ahead and once the chakra's cleared, I'll clear off the chakra. If I need to do more with the hands behind the head for the client, I'll do that. We'll do more breath work. And then anything else that needs to be added on for the client, I will go ahead and add it on after I do that initial illumination at this time. For example, if they need to do destiny work, if they need to do a soul retrieval, anything additional. A lot of times I'll speak to the client's guide or my spirit guide to help me out and ask about what is needed for this client. And sometimes the only thing that's needed is just an illumination. Usually during the first visit, I will just do an illumination for you. So after I'm done clearing the chakra, I'll remove the stone and I will go ahead and wind your chakra back up so it's going the right way, which is clockwise. And then I will do the illumination. And this is when I'm pulling golden light from my 8th chakra down into your, wherever I cleared your chakra. And I'm just pulling it 3 times. If I cleared your heart chakra, which is right here, I would just pull it 3 times down into your heart chakra is what I would do. So anytime I remove something from your energy field, you always need to fill it with light. You don't want something else to fill there that shouldn't be there. So if we fill it with light, and then once we do that, if we do any other processes, we'll do the other processes. Then we'll go ahead and close up. I'll close up my Wirikosha. I'll close up your Wirikosha. Then we'll go ahead and discuss the healing. If you have homework, I will give you some type of homework. A lot of times, not every time. A lot of times I'll give you homework, something to help you integrate the healing. And then if you need to come back, usually it takes a couple weeks to integrate. I won't see people every week. Usually about 2 to 3 weeks to integrate, depending on what type of healing you had done. That's just in a nutshell my illumination, which is the bare bones of my healing process. If you have any questions, you can leave the questions down below, or you could contact me at Darci's Healing Touch. If you like this, please click on the thumb, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Keep on sparkling.